gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Without Jesus in your life, you will be dismayed. I know that I never ever do it that again. I let them all sing my love, I let them all sing my love, I let them all sing my love, I let them all.
Now, that was just for y'all entertainment purposes only. I know that I said I got to find me a Jamaican church, but the Trinities, my Trinidadians, they done took rowing your boat down the stream and converted that to a gospel song. Oh, we got a large Trini population here in Atlanta. I've got to go find me one of these churches so I can be up in there getting my groove on. I'm telling you, yo, I think I told you guys before, I got into this huge argument when I was Christian and I used to listen to Caribbean gospel. And I was told, that's not gospel music. That ain't gospel music. That's blasphemy. That's worldly music. They taking the world and putting it in the church. And my argument was, that's their culture. Wouldn't people in their culture take their music, take their identity, and incorporate it into their worship? It was an argument that it took a couple of years for me to win that argument. But I finally won that argument. But by the time I won that argument, I had already walked out of Christianity. But it just demonstrates once again how culture is more powerful than the religion itself. That however culture changes, the religion will also change. Things that we do today would have been considered blasphemy 100 years ago. Hell, not even 100 years ago, 50 years ago. It would have been considered blasphemy. The way that you participate in your churches today. And things that you're doing today, you consider to be holy, people will do something 100 years from now and you consider them to be unholy. So if your religion can easily be changed based on the culture of the people participating in the religion, then how solid is your religion? The fact that there are over 40,000 different denominations of Christianity should show that you have a religion that is completely out of order when you claim to have a God of order and decency. But the religion constantly changes based on the culture of the people. The decisions that people make as far as what the doctrine of the religion says and what it does not say. Christians can't agree on how to properly worship this deity. But then they will come back and say that as long as they believe in John 3:16, then everything else is okay. Well, Hitler believed in John 3:16. Jim Jones believed in John 3:16. Now, there are going to be those who say that, well, those people were not true Christians because look at their actions. Because your book does say that once you become a new creature in Jesus, that once you accept Jesus, you will become a new creature, you'll have a new mind, a new way of living, and all these sorts of things. But understand, when those words were written, they expected you to maintain exactly how they worship and participated in Christianity at that time. But yet those very same people who wrote that and who believed in that were also the ones who went about the Inquisitions, the one who went about in 381 and began to murder all other Christians who did not agree to their style of Christianity. If you weren't part of the Orthodox of Christianity, you were considered a heretic and you were murdered or killed unless you converted over. All your books were destroyed. All your teachings, all your statues, all your churches, all those things were either destroyed or converted. So none of you today actually know what Christians truly worshiped or truly did, because from the very beginning of Christianity, there was not a consensus of what Christianity is or was and how to participate correctly in Christianity. There has never been this golden age where everyone in Christianity agreed with one another. Even in the readings of the history of your gospel and your church fathers, the apostles, didn't agree on what Christianity was. As a matter of fact, Peter and Thomas disagree with each other. Peter and Paul disagree with each other. They all disagree with each other. So how do you even know the book that you're reading, the writings that you're reading, the process to which you are worshiping this deity is the correct one when they couldn't even figure that out when they were closer to the time frame of the so-called person who created this religion? Y'all have a great day. Remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.